When you're alone and you're doing this, you want to be getting out and looking, and you want to check and make sure that you're hooking the trailer correctly. So right here what we can see is the fifth wheel is going underneath, and it's going to go from a slant and it's going to go flat. Okay, and you'll even have a little bit of lift to the trailer, and that's because of the way that we drop the trailer. Okay, we left the landing gear a little high, which dropped the trailer a little lower, and now we're going to be able to lift it up and underneath. So when you get out, what you're checking to make sure is that this trailer is not sitting too high. If this trailer was too high, the kingpin, okay, instead of connecting, okay, you could go straight underneath of it. And if you go underneath of it, there's now nothing stopping you from smacking the front of this trailer with the back of your truck. Okay, so you could do a lot of damage that way. Okay, on top of that, you could even get a high hook like I was talking about before. So you want to make sure right here that there's no space at all. You get out and look, and you see, and you say, okay, when this fifth wheel goes underneath there, it's going to click, and there's not going to be any space. All right.
How would you know if it's a high hook?
So what you're looking for is right here. You should really not see any space between that fifth wheel and that apron up there. You're looking for any kind of daylight. You shouldn't really see any of that.
Daylight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you look for. Well, if it's nighttime, you shine a flashlight in there, see if you're seeing anything. But yeah, right there, that's a hook, and we pulled forward, and there was a tug. A few other ways you want to check too. That handle is now in. Okay, the handle's in. That's part of that jaw snapping, is that handle comes in. But really, the only way to tell for sure is a combination of the tug test, looking at the handle, hearing the click, and then coming over here and looking and seeing that the jaw is snapped around the pin. Okay, you have to visibly check that. If you don't check that, there's no way to guarantee that it's hooked. Okay. All right, from there you would put the airlines back on and put the landing gear up.